It seems like there is something in the weather at Eugene because records keep falling left, right, and center. The World Athletics Championship has been filled with excitement and stellar performances. We were expecting athletes to bring their best game, but this is on another level. So who's breaking records like they're just a piece of cake? Stay tuned to find out. First up, let's talk about Mondo. Everyone's favorite professional pole vaulter, Armand Duplantis, has done it again. The 22-year-old already has a resume filled with new records, but this one was even more special. He had set the world record at 6.20 meters at Stockholm last month and was over the moon. His skill and agility were unmatched at the event as he proceeded to raise the bar quite literally 1 inch at a time. Back then, he had said that Eugene was now firmly in his sights. The young star wanted nothing more than to have a gold medal at the World Championship. Looks like that wish came true. On the final day of the championship, he was one of the last people to perform, but the stadium remained full because people knew he was the star performer. They all waited in anticipation as he ran up to the bar. He went clear over the bar placed at a staggering 6.21 meters. With that jump, he bagged both the gold medal and a new world record. Hooray for Mondo! In an interview afterwards, he talked about how it felt to win the medal. For him, at that moment, it was more important to win the gold. He had set the world record already at Stockholm, so the main goal was to become a world champion. He explained that usually the record is somewhere at the back of his mind, but this time he was completely focused on winning the gold only. The atmosphere at Eugene was also so inspiring and gave him the boost he needed to make that fateful jump. We'd like to get some of that Eugene air as well. But wait, that's not all. This is not the only record he set that night though. He had won the gold at his first attempt when jumped over 6 meters, but he was determined to beat his own personal best. In his second attempt, he leapt over 6.06 meters and cleared a 6.21 meter back-to-back. This is the first time he jumped this high in an outdoor setting. He also set a new record for the most 6-meter clearances as well. We'd say it was his lucky day, but we know how much work he puts in every day. Well deserved, Armand. We can't wait to see how high he'll go in the future. Okay, but what about Tobi Amusan? The Nigerian player was blazing trails at the championship. She broke the world record for women's hurdles at the semi-final by running 100-meter hurdles in an astounding 12.06 seconds. This would beat the previous records with a huge gap. However, with the wind speed at plus 2.5 meters per second, her time couldn't be counted. But Tobi didn't give up though. Just 90 minutes later, she won the final with a time of 12.12 seconds. Lucky for her, that was still a record-breaking time. She was over the moon by her achievement. Similar to Armand, she also wasn't expecting the accolade. She talked to reporters and explained her thought process later. For her, it was a big accomplishment to just participate. The gold medal was just a pleasant plus. But she believed in her abilities though. She knew she had to put in the hours and it was time to reach for glory. Well, Tobi Amusan is definitely going into the Hurdle Hall of Fame. Obviously though, there was controversy. Tobi got patella fasciitis earlier this year. Her knee had affected her performance greatly, and as a result, she was trying out shoes that were gentler on her knee. She reached out to Adidas and asked to try a shoe with a softer sole. Adidas sent her a bunch of options, and eventually she settled with the Adidas Adizero Avanti shoe. Now, you may wonder why we're spending time talking about shoes. Trust us, we're going somewhere with this. The shoes are designed for 5K to 10K runs. They're designed to give the person more bounce, less fatigue, and high traction. Though it is not the choice for most players, Amusan decided to stick with them. And ever since then, she's been winning races non-stop. Some credit her wins to her so-called magic shoes. They claim that the shoes give her an undue advantage that makes her win. Except the shoes aren't illegal or anything. The current World Athletics rules dictate that sprint spikes cannot have soles thicker than 20 millimeters. The Adidas Adizero Avanti shoe has 20 millimeter soles, so that shouldn't be a problem, right? But there are some people that are convinced that the shoes are giving her a secret pull. We're not sure if they are actually serious or if it's a very clever marketing strategy. All we know at this point is that Amusan is an amazing athlete that has worked hard to overcome her injury and make new records. Don't listen to the haters, Toby. You do you. Want to know more World Championship news? We've got you covered. First, Sydney McLaughlin becomes the first woman to go under 51 seconds. Sydney became the first woman to complete 800-meter hurdles in under 52 seconds. She set the new record at 50.68 seconds. This is not her first world record, though. She already has a bunch of firsts under her belt. Before this event, she had already set another record at 51.41 seconds at the US Championship in June. Even before that, she had set a world record at the Tokyo Olympics and won gold at 51.46 seconds. Seems like she just can't keep a record for too long. Next, who won the most medals at the World Athletics Championship? Every athlete had their eyes set on the gold for this event, but which country won the most medals overall? As it turns out, it's the United States of America who takes the crown. Call it home field advantage or just hard work, they won with a considerable lead over the other countries. As the event came to a close, the US had a total of 33 medals to flaunt. 13 of those were gold medals. These include the men's 4x100 meter relay as well. The US broke Germany's record of 31 medals set in 1987. Wow, what a way to win! Coming in second is Ethiopia with 10 medals. Technically, they tied with Kenya and Jamaica, but their 4 gold medals gave them the edge. There were 7 other medals won at the event that were evenly distributed between all other countries. Third, collegians take the medals at the World Championships. Young athletes have once again proven that hard work and determination pays off. Despite having less experience than their peers, the college students took the championship with a storm. The college students took 19 medals in total. These included 8 gold, 7 silver, and 4 bronze. If you take into account all the athletes that have been affiliated with a college sports team at some point in their life, that takes the total to 37 medals. We guess it's final. College rules. One of these athletes was the phenomenal Mario Garcia Romo. He is aptly named the Rocket because he can run fast. He was put on the top of the all-time, all-dates collegiate chart in the men's 1500 meters with his 3:30.20 effort. On top of that, Michalos Olekna made history at the championship. He became the world's youngest athlete to win a discus medal at the World's Championship. Originally from Lithuania, he competed for Cal last collegiate season. He won his silver medal with a stunning 69.27 meter throw. Michalos is the son of Olympic champion Virgilius Olekna. Michalos went 66.64 meters in round 1, 67.87 meters in round 2, 67.28 meters in round 3, and then 69.27 in round 4. All 4 of his throws are in the top 10 of the all-time, all-dates collegiate chart. Looks like talent runs in the family. Another person that landed in the Collegiate Hall of Fame was Trevor Bassett. For the men's 400 hurdle final, he had just one plan: run scared. He planned to run like there is no tomorrow, and there were monsters running behind him. But guess what? It worked. He won the bronze with a PR effort of 47.39 seconds. That launched him to number 4 on the all-time, all-dates collegiate chart, right behind Rai Benjamin, 47.02, Samuel Motete, 47.10, and Karan Clement, 47.24. He also made it to the US all-time top 10 at number 10. As if that wasn't enough, he is also the only college student with only 2 races under 47.50 seconds. Now that is truly an impressive resume. If these students are this good right now, we wonder what they'll do in the coming years. And that's a wrap for today's video. Did you think that Mondo would break his record again? Do you think Amusan's shoes are giving her extra advantage? Please let us know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like and share the video. We'll be back with more sports-related news soon.